Hey guys! Oh, this video is already starting out great. Hey guys, I'm back. And this week I'm gonna be telling you some really embarrassing things that I wish I wasn't. So let's get started, shall we? So this can end. When I was little, you know what, even to this day, on my biological dad's side of the family, people call me Big Mac. And how this all started was, we watched Cars, and I was absolutely obsessed with Cars. And you know the truck that, like, takes Lightning McQueen everywhere? Yep. That one, named Mac. That's a big truck. They called me Big Mac. I absolutely cannot stand the nickname, but everyone on his side of the family calls me it. Still, if you guys are watching this, please stop. Please. Please. This one is even worse, and I can't believe I'm admitting this to the public. But you know, I am, so, God, I hate that I'm admitting this. I hate that I'm admitting this. God damn it. So, when I was 12, I think I was in the 7th grade. Anyway, in middle school, 6th or 7th grade year, I thought butterflies were the shizzle, and so did my best friend at the time. I think her name was Jessica. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. We both were super obsessed with butterflies, and that's not even the worst part. The worst part is that we would run around the school flapping our arms like butterflies, and we thought it was the... And I don't feel any better that that's out there in the universe. This one's not as embarrassing, it more just sucks. In the 9th grade, I was super awkward and cheesy, and I don't know how I had any friends. I have no clue how I had any friends. I wouldn't put up with me. Anyway, so I had English first period, and there was a super attractive boy in the class, right? You know, there's always that, like, super attractive boy in movies that ends up with the super attractive cheerleader or whatever. But I was like, no, this is reality. Maybe he'll end up with me, right? So I just sit down by myself. A girl comes in the class, and me and her immediately became friends. I was like, that dude is so hot. I was super discreet about it, of course. Anyway, the teacher was calling us up one by one to the side, so no one else, like, heard, but she was asking questions to get to know us, right? And I glanced over in my friend's direction because the cute boy was sitting in her direction too. And my teacher was like, do you like him? And I was like, me like boys? No, never. So she got the memo that I liked him, and within a couple days of getting to know me, I was, like, super rambunctious. I was kind of a rebel, the class clown. I didn't really care about anything. Sometimes I'd ditch class even. Wasn't great. Within a week, she had him moved to a different English class, so I had zero chance of getting to know him whatsoever. That teacher, worst teacher I've ever had in my entire life. And not just because she moved the boy out of the class, but because at the end of the semester, she yelled at us, all of us, the entire class, and said that we were worthless and we would never amount to anything. So, thanks! I've still amounted to nothing. Love you. I have a friend in the UK. Shout out to the UK if you guys live in the UK. Anyway, she looks just like Lauren Gray. I swear to God, I swear on my life, she looks just like Lauren Gray. And So I started calling her that in like a joking fashion. She even joked about it too. And I was texting her maybe a week ago, and I accidentally called her Lauren Gray, like not on purpose at all, and I was like, crap. I'm sorry, Erin. Erin. My bad. Love you. Okay, this is the last one. And I think it's the worst one because it happened so recently. I had theater last semester. I'm in my second semester of my junior year of high school. Anyway, first semester, towards the middle, I want to say, we were working on our class play. I was running late to class because I had stopped by the office to drop off some paperwork for the blood drive that I wanted to be a part of. My parents didn't sign it so by the due date, so I couldn't do it, so I had to go explain that. Anyway, not the point. So I ran in and I entered on backstage because I didn't want to disrupt the entire class. So I grabbed my chair and my desk and I set them up and I tossed my backpack down, right? And my backpack didn't land in a chair. So I jumped off the stage, right? I ripped my pants when I jumped off the stage. Luckily, it wasn't like a huge rip. It was just like one on my thigh and then one on my calf. So like it wasn't too big a deal. But it still happened and some people saw it and it was not fun. I took my hoodie off and I wrapped it around my waist and I pretended like nothing happened because that is what you do in situations like that. Anywho, that's enough embarrassment for this week. So, I'll see you guys next week. Bye! Okay, so I have a friend in the UK. Shh, wow, why is my camera shaking?